Choosing your first dog is not easy. However, we must always bear in mind that your new four-legged friend will accompany you for the next 15 years, with all its good and bad qualities. Take your time when choosing the puppy, and try to find out as much information as possible about the dog breed. Everyone who will share the household with the dog should agree on the final selection. Nowadays, there are many dog breeds that differ in character, temperament, size, purpose, breeding needs, vulnerability to disease, and of course, appearance. Do not neglect any important attribute. If the chosen breed has specific traits, such as a hunting instinct, we must assume that this will even affect our puppy, and do not hope that our puppy is an exception. When choosing a breed, always question yourself whether you are able to give the dog what he needs. If you do not have any experience with dogs, you must also find out how difficult it is to raise the breed. Finally, consider your time schedule and how much time the breed requires. Choosing a dog with a pedigree is a safe choice. As a future member of your family, it tells you who the ancestors of the dog were, and thanks to the pedigree, you know not only the typical character traits, but it also helps you to avoid hereditary diseases. The pedigree tells us the dog has met the requirements for breeding, and the appearance, nature, and health aspects allow them to have healthy puppies according to the breed standard. Any dog that meets the conditions for breeding now has the opportunity to have pedigree puppies. So if you come across a breeder who claims to sell a certain breed without a certificate, a great stop sign should appear before your eyes. Something is not right. Acquiring a breeding certificate is now an easy matter, and therefore the problem is rather that dogs simply do not meet the criteria to have pedigree puppies. The problem may be in the dog's health, aggressive nature, or conditions which the dog are kept in. These factors are inspected only in breeding kennels with pedigree certification. If the price of a pedigree dog seems too high, consider the fact that lifelong care for an ill dog will cost you far more. The next step is the selection of a suitable breeder. A good breeder with deep knowledge of the breed should be able to choose two suitable dogs so the puppies would be born with a good and balanced character, and that it could be assumed that the puppies are healthy. When you choose a breeding kennel, it is good to go see it before you order a particular puppy. Always look at the conditions in which the breeder keeps the dogs. If the breeder does not want to take us to the dogs or discourages us from visiting them and offers to bring the puppies somewhere else, assume that something is wrong and the breeder wants to keep this a secret. The breeder should always show you the mother of the puppy you are interested in. Dogs should look healthy and be in good shape. If they are kept in pens, they should be sufficiently spacious and clean. The puppies should be clean, healthy, and in good shape as well. Dogs should respond joyfully or peacefully to the breeder's visit, as well as our puppy. During your visit, monitor how the breeder speaks about the dogs and how he treats them. Besides the puppy, a good breeder should give you his pedigree certificate as well as a contract copy, a copy of the parent's health examination, and often a package for the first few days. Take your time when choosing the dog. Try to find out as much information as possible about the chosen breed. It is always better to get a dog with a pedigree certificate. This tells us that the dog has good breeding conditions. Do not underestimate the choice of a breeder. It is good to see the breeding kennels beforehand.